home from work today. My new tent arrived. So excited. I ordered the REI Flash one about a month ago when they had a sale, and it's been on back order, and I just got it today. I'm super excited, so I'm gonna go ahead and set it up and see what I think. I'm not sure I'm gonna like this tent, but I did want to give it a try, so let's see. That says Flash Air 2. The sticker says Flash Air 1. This says Flash Air 1. Let's see what it is. This is the foot box pole. This is the pole that goes into the front of the tent, and this is the crossbar for the top of the tent. Comes with 4 guy outs. The tie outs are pretty basic. You just have little line locks here. You guy out these first, and then you tension your corners by pulling the string. Okay, I think I got it up. I definitely have it in a less than ideal situation here. I have a very small yard and neighbors everywhere staring at me. I don't think I have a perfect pitch on this. I'm gonna have to work on that. I do have a little bit of a slope on the back side of this. This is sloping down on this side. This is what it looks like. This here definitely looks like that needs to be guyed out. There's a little rod down at the foot end. All right, let's open it up. Alrighty, that's what I'm talking about, the less than ideal guy out, because it's downhill sloping right there. I'm pretty short. I'm only 5'3". So this has more than enough length in it for me. This is the part about this tent I am really unsure about. This is your back wall. All single wall, no mesh. I feel like in the right conditions, this is going to be a condensation nightmare. There is a vent on that side at the foot there, and at the head end here, I'm assuming to help with that condensation, but this is really what I think is going to be a potential failure point. Literal zero frills tent. There are no pockets. There is a loop up here to tie your headlamp for some light. The vestibule is a decent size for a one-person tent. Without tying this back wall out, it makes it feel kind of claustrophobic. I didn't tie it out just because it's gonna rain soon, and I just wanted to be able to get it up, try it out, see what I thought. Like I said, I did buy this really questioning whether or not I was gonna like this tent, but I was looking for a tent option that had a smaller footprint, so that if I'm in certain backpacking situations and a 2-person tent is just gonna be too wide, too large, you know, difficult to find maybe a stealth spot to camp in, those types of situations that I didn't have a tent. You can see that the wind blowing on this, it's literally touching me. Note to self, guy out that side point there. The headroom for me is fine, and again, I'm short. I'm only 5'3". I don't think this tent would work for somebody probably 5'9" and over. Your head's going to be hitting up there indeed, unless you just don't mind. It's indeed a small footprint. I mean, it's light. It's a 1 pound, 4 ounce, small footprint for the tent, which is what I was looking for. So I'm gonna have to get this out on some type of overnight sometime soon if the weather warms up. I don't mind winter camping, but I just really don't feel like camping now when it's cold, because it's April and it should be nice with flowers blooming. So it has this two-way zipper right here, and the front door is also a two-way zipper. So this is the vestibule. Let me throw my feet out here. So this is me with my legs straight out. So it's a decent sized vestibule. I kind of wish this came down a little closer to the ground. That's a solid 6 inches off the ground. Not a huge fan of that. I'm gonna have to get this tent out in the field and set it up in real conditions, not my slopey backyard in the middle of the city, to see how it performs and how well it does. You could easily fit a wide pad in here. That's not an issue. For me, there's enough room for me to sleep and actually put my pack inside, because like I said, I'm nice and short. So all those tall people in tents, I kind of feel bad for y'all. That's tough. REI Flash 1. This is their new ultralight tent. They have the Flash 1 and the Flash 2. Again, I didn't get the Flash 2, even though it has the double vestibules. It's not going to have that condensation problem, because I wanted something specifically with a very small footprint, but I wanted a one-person tent, but it had to be really light. I found a pocket. All right, so there is one small pocket right there. So that's all I have for you today. Just a quick unboxing to see what it looks like in person. The setup, it took me a couple tries to get it as good as I was going to get it here in my backyard. It does come with the instructions. They were slightly confusing, or maybe it's just me and I don't know what day it is anymore. But it comes with a bunch of guy outlines. It only comes with 5 stakes. If you're going to guy out the rest of it, you're going to have to add some stakes to that. So anyway, so far it's pretty much exactly what I expected. I tend to sleep on my right side. That's important because the right side for me is where the mesh is. So I'm hoping that this back wall here is not going to be problematic, but only time will tell. This is not a review because I don't know anything about this tent. It was a little confusing to set up, but I did get it set up after 2 tries. I realized very quickly I need to stake out the back wall. It is no frills, and I'm concerned about condensation. So there's my initial impression about the REI Flash 1. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me in the comments below. This tent comes in, I think, at 1 pound 4 ounces, which is really light. And it's about the same size as any other one-person tent. It's pretty small. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please consider subscribing. Have a fantastic day. Get out there and do something, because you only get one shot at this life. You better make it worth it. Thanks a lot. Take care.